So my name is Nathan Archer. I am the Marketing and Events Coordinator here at the Creative Media Industries Institute at Georgia State University. I've been in the role since 2023, so I've been here about 3 years now. So the CMII was founded in 2016 through a grant from the Woodruff Foundation, and we are located directly across the street from Woodruff Park, which has a very rich history here in Atlanta, not just for the city itself, but for the local film community. Lots of projects were filmed over in Woodruff Park, including Baby Driver, Avengers Infinity War. Recently, The Naked Gun was filmed over there. So I love that our institute is part of the rich entertainment history of the state of Georgia. We opened our doors in 2017 with 3 undergraduate programs: game design, game development, and media entrepreneurship. And we instituted a new graduate program in digital filmmaking back in 2022. Right, so welcome to CMII's post-production facility. This is a space where CMII students can edit their projects, whether it's a game or a film. They can add music to their productions, add voiceovers, add Foley sounds. In the middle of the room here, we have what I call our bullpen, which is 6 setups, each one with a computer, a Mac Studio, a keyboard, headphones. Also have a full-size recording studio. This is the engineering booth here. This suite also has 4 individual rooms off to the side. Each one has 3 computer setups along with the same technology. So students can reserve these spaces through our student checkout desk and work on their projects with a little bit more privacy. And over here you can see our recording booth. Just like all the spaces in CMII, these are available for students to check out and reserve. So welcome to CMII's Media Entrepreneurship Center. I affectionately call this the living room of CMII. It's essentially a lounge where students can work in between classes. They can get together with student groups, work on class projects. It's also an incubator space for student-led businesses. Through our media entrepreneurship program, we want our students to gain practical experience managing a business before they leave college. So this space gives them an opportunity to collaborate with their peers and get their business off the ground before they leave GSU. So this is the XLab Makerspace. It is one of 3 makerspaces on GSU's campus. There's another one right down the street from us in the Arts and Humanities building, and then a 3rd one on the Dunwoody campus. We love the fact that we have a makerspace here at CMII. Some of our students are filmmakers, so they can produce sets in the fabrication area here with all these wonderful woodworking tools. Students can also produce costumes. They have all kinds of sewing and embroidery equipment. And then they can use the 3D printers to print props. They have traditional PLA printers over here, which print using the thin strips of plastic wire. Students are allowed to print up to 5 t-shirts a year. They supply their own t-shirts, but the XLab can print images on them for them. They have a motion simulator over here that was built with assistance from one of our faculty members, Max Thomas. It's currently set up for flight simulation, so students can come in. have a big laser cutter and laser engraver. Anything that you see around the X Lab that looks like this was probably done inside the laser engraver. Would you like to introduce yourself and say a little bit about X Lab?
Hi, my name is David. I am a student assistant here at the X Lab. The X Lab it's more than a makerspace. It's meant to be a community where people of all different backgrounds in art, robotics, programming, all types of backgrounds come together and work together to try and make things, to make something of themselves, make something of their education here at Georgia State. So we would like people to come more to the X Labs here at the CMII and also at the Arts and Humanities building down the second floor.
The CMII is an amazing space for students to explore new and emerging forms of technology as it relates to the entertainment industry. So we have all kinds of fancy tech, including motion capture systems, both embedded in the facility and systems that can travel to anywhere our filmmakers want to go. We have wonderful equipment, as you can see here in this lab, which is part of our game design and development labs. We have volumetric capture systems for creating 3D assets of performances that can be dropped into VR experiences or video games or films or television shows. So this is our esports facility. CMII houses the Georgia State University esports program, so we like to provide a dedicated space for our players to practice. That said, everything in there is paid for through the student technology fee, so all GSU students are able to use our esports lounge. We work with amazing partners all throughout the city of Atlanta, including the National Center for Civil and Human Rights, the MLK Center, the Georgia Aquarium. So we get to participate in so many different projects all throughout the city to keep this community vibrant and engaged in the newest and latest ways to be creative. So welcome to CMII's 1,900 square foot studio. We call it the Swiss Army Studio because it has lots of amazing technology. The biggest of which is right behind me. This is our 330-inch Fusion Max LED wall, which is kind of the key to our virtual production program. Here, students learn how to put a 3D environment up on the screen, and then they learn how to tether their camera to the digital environment so that it shifts when your camera shifts, which helps create the illusion that the actor is actually there in the environment. We also have motion capture technology embedded in this studio along the speed rail. We also have a traditional cyc wall, the green screen. And we have a volumetric capture system, which is very fancy piece of technology that can capture an actor's performance in 360 degrees. And then that 3D asset that's created can be dropped into a virtual reality experience, a video game, a film or television show. It can be used in all different types of ways.
There was also a 48-hour competition that was held in this studio. So basically a group of 3 people had 48 hours to create a virtual production film, and they had to incorporate AI into it. So I was the actor for that film. So they grabbed me and they set up the environments on here. They had props to kind of give it some depth of field as they captured this flat plane, but then they have these props to kind of give it some depth, so it kind of looks more realistic.
Hello, my name is Devin Washington, and I am a student assistant here at the CMII. I work under the great Mr. Nathan Archer. Basically, what I do is I help out with the marketing materials and any projects that need to be done by different students or graduate students, just helping out wherever I can. I specialize in photography and videography and willing to learn anything. And in this building, there's so much that you can just get involved with off of just introducing yourself and walking in. That's practically how I got this job. And it is a dream place to be. Definitely recommend it if you're a creative, if you work on music, if you work on films, if you work on photography, or even just making things in the makerspace upstairs. All of those different avenues work together to create beautiful things in this building that you can't make anywhere else.
Put the camera here, kind of give it the space that you need, and yeah, make some magic. And that's what we do here.
And what's your name?
My name is Carolyn.
So my path to CMII has been a non-traditional one, but it's been very fun getting here. So my background is actually in the fine arts. My bachelor's degree is in painting and printmaking. I did transition into arts administration for graduate school, and that's where I fell in love with marketing and communications and graphic design. So the bulk of my career has been spent in those spaces. So that led me to CMII here, but I was thrilled when this opportunity presented itself because I get to spend all day surrounded by like-minded creative individuals. All of our students, all of our faculty, they're just like me, and I'm thrilled I get to spend all day with people that have shared values.